Hey, Slash, I do Buckaroos. How the heck are you? I'm early for the video or late for the video, depending on your point of view or how things have been in the past. My granddaughter had to play today, her very first role. It's an important character role, not a lead character, but an important character in the plot. It was really nice. So anyway, we got home, ate a little something. Thought, well, let me jump on and I need to clear some things out of the fridge and the liquor cabinet and my bar cart. So here's some things that kind of got well, I don't know, forgot about's the right word, but maybe left behind anyways. There we go. Let me set this down here. All right. The first thing is this was a gift from some very good friends, Josh and Rebecca, from Pinckney Bend. They're out of New Haven. I get confused because there's one out of New Haven, one out of New Florence, but they're out of Pinckney Bend is out of New Haven. I've actually been to that distillery once, and I really enjoyed it. Pinckney Bend, all their products are made from corn. They do various whiskeys, but they also do a vodka. It's one of the cleanest vodkas you'll ever have, and gin. And this is their canned cocktails. It's called the Gincidence, a blueberry gin bramble made with rosé. It's handcrafted, small batch. It's at 10%, so it's pretty big canned cocktail. And they might want you to pour it in a glass. And if I wanted to get fancy, I'd drop some, or a glass with ice. And if I wanted to get fancy, put some blueberries in. But I didn't want to do that. I just want to pour it in a glass here. It's a nice color. Or you could just pour about half in a coupe and make a couple drinks out of it. If you really wanted to get fancy. Let's see if I can set that down. I ran out of my room here. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but anyways, Sláinte. It's not bad. You can taste the gin. Yeah, again, what's very interesting about Pinckney Bend is all of the products are corn. Vodka, gin, and a whole lot of whiskeys. It's been a few years since I've been out there. It's a little, now that I think about it, it's probably been at least 3. But I really enjoyed the tour with them. So I bought a lot of products, and they have a lot of heirloom corn variety whiskeys, and I bought a few at the time, and all of them were just incredible. Is they bad? This isn't a drink that I would typically order, but it is nice, very refreshing. Not as sweet as you might think. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to dress up a canned cocktail, if you wanted to fool your friends, you get a couple cocktails out of a can there. Yeah, I'll pour them out into a coupe, add some frozen berries. I might add a lemon twist, or if I had a dehydrated lemon, that'd float pretty over the top with some frozen berries if you want to make her look pretty. Nobody'll know. You just didn't get fancy yourself. Oh, the first alcohol of the day. Like I said, yeah, we went to that play, but I didn't want to drink beforehand. She was so good in it, though. She really was. It was amazing. The kid's got some skills, man. Maybe she'll hit the big time and take care of her old Gramps in his old age. Slowing down as I hit 60 last year. Although about 3 years ago, I got a knee replacement on the left knee. couple months ago, I had some surgery done, carpal tunnel and ulnar nerve there as well, and trigger finger. So now everything's working pretty well. So I'm not doing too bad for an old man. I'm trying to lose some of this. Started working out with a personal trainer a couple months back. Only seeing him once a week. It's really all I can work with my schedule, to be honest with you. And affordability, but he is good. It might be slightly cheaper to join a gym, but I really don't want to do that. I don't like going into crowded gyms. I like the one-on-one because he shows me what we need to work on, why we're working on that. He's very clear, and I like that. It's also positive, right? It's not one of those drill instructor trainers, you know. He pushes you, but in a very positive manner, if that makes sense to anybody. This really ain't bad, to be honest with you. I have another can of this. I may try doing what I was describing earlier, kind of make a cocktail out of it. Chill it just a little more, put it in a coupe. I don't think I've got any blueberries in there, though. Anyways, let's go on to the next thing. Like I said, or like the description of the video, I'm trying to get some stuff. I was finding some things that needed to go, so working through some products, and then my liquor cabinet and bar cart, trying to finish some stuff up that I've had open for a while. Oh, mercy. Oh. That's done. Oh, excuse me. So I've got a Yuengling Golden Pilsner here, 5%. So I picked this up. I picked up a 12-pack of this for Super Bowl Sunday, and I think I only drank like 3 of them that day. Now I'm stuck with them until they're gone. You know, I don't get every once in a while I get the mood for, you know, that bad beer, that just classic style, but then that mood goes away, and then I'm left with, you know, what's left. So this is a 5% Golden Pilsner. They don't give me the ingredients, but I'm relatively certain we're looking at some levels for rice and corn. But let's set that down for a second there. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Then I also picked up this Trader Joe's bourbon. I got it for the holidays, right? If I was going to have some eggnog or something, but I just want to get one of those things. I got it in November, then I use it for whatever I'm going to use it for. And now I'm been trying to get rid of it for a while now, and I've still got just a hair under half now. So trying to power through it. It isn't terrible. So don't let me give you that impression. It's not terrible. It is, as far as lower shelf, it only runs $14.99 a bottle. As far as the lower shelf product goes, it isn't awful. Oh, but it probably is best as a mixer. It'd be a fine highball, right? Whether you're using soda. Actually, I do have some club soda in there. I may do a bourbon soda at some point. That was my drink in my early 20s, bourbon and soda. In my 30s, I kind of went to rocks. 40s, it went to mostly neat. Kind of shake it up a bit now that I'm in my 60s. I've really found the love for cocktails over the last couple of years, especially classics like the Manhattan or an old fashioned. I didn't used to like an old fashioned because they were always too sweet every time I had one. But when 2020 hit, I decided I was going to play around with the idea, and I found I do like them. I just don't like the way other people make them. So when I make them at home, I can add just the amount of sweetness that I want in them. So we're gonna go as we head towards St. Patrick's Day. I've been practicing my Boilermaker skills. So here we go. And cilantro. That would have been a lot easier, actually, if I did it first before my belly was full with that canned cocktail. I didn't think of that. Nevertheless, that wasn't too bad. Oh, all right. I got one more thing to have with you. I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to have one cocktail with you in my, I can't remember where the wording is there on this glass. It's here somewhere. It's my Angel's Envy glass. So my wife actually found two of these little kind of small coupes, or almost like tasting room coupes. But at the time, I didn't have any Angel's Envy, so I had to pick some up because I always have to match have to kind of match it, man. So I did use this Angel's Envy here. Their Angel's Envy finished rye. This one's finished in Caribbean rum cask, and it's at 100 proof. And I also used a touch of some ginger liqueur. The time I didn't realize, I didn't know where my ginger was. I have some candied ginger, but I may have left it at work. But also, so I add a little bit of that, and also just a touch of, what do I do with it? There it is. So I used about a quarter ounce of that ginger and about a quarter ounce of Grand Marnier. So I naturally put a cherry in there because all my coupe cocktails tend to have a dark cherry at the bottom. But I also added a candied or candied mandarin segment in there. Got my candied mandarins and my dried sugared oranges, but I couldn't find my ginger. But I'm thinking I might have left it at work. So anyway, cilantro. I had a beer I was going to have with you, but I'm so full after those two things that I'd have the cocktail, and I'll use that beer for another video. It's a double IPA that some friends gave me. Levi and Ann gave me that beer. That is nice. I like this. So the ginger liqueur I'm using is from Rocktown out of Little Rock, Arkansas. And they call them craft cordials, but their liqueurs are just amazing. The ginger liqueur and the creme de cacao are just the best you'll ever get, I tell you. Their elderflower liqueur is as good as that name you know. I'm just not a fan of elderflower liqueur. I've tried to like it, I just can't. I don't like the one I use at work. I don't like the one I bought from Rocktown, but I wanted to buy it to formulate cocktails at home and then translate them to work cocktails. But I just can't get into it. It just tastes like soap to me. And some say that about lavender. Lavender doesn't do that to me, but this elderflower does. This is nice. I like this blend. Again, almost everything I do uses the Manhattan as a template, right? So I've got my whiskey in there, the rye, the Angel's Envy rye, then a little bit of that to liqueur, the Grand Marnier and the ginger, and then I use some aromatic bitters. I don't have a ginger bitter. That would be perfect in there. But I've got it's a little sweet, but a little spicy too because of that ginger. Oh, that's nice. That would be a nice uh nightcap cocktail, end of the evening cocktail, that fireplace cocktail, if you will. Yeah, you might be able to read that Angel's Envy now. They got a little bit of that drink there. Now, these are neat little coupes she bought. It doesn't hold as much as a full coupe, so I make the drink a little smaller. Yeah, but they are nice little glasses. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of tasting room coupes, but they're nice. For me, I like the Angel's Envy products. A lot of them, how do I say this right? The price point of a lot of them, for me, I'm looking at other things, right? If I've got that much money to spend, I'm probably buying something else. But they are quality, but they do tend to be subtle. I think that the knock on them is that they may be a little too subtle. But they are done well, and I really like this one. Again, that Caribbean cask adds just a hint of sweetness to it. That rum cask, I should say, that Caribbean rum cask. Fred, if you're still there, I didn't see you earlier, but Solange, if you're still with me, as I get ready to wrap this one up soon. We'll come back shortly, let my belly settle, because I really want to have that beer. It's a double IPA from Third Wheel Brewing out of, oh, hell, St. Louis area, but it's not St. Louis. Oh, excuse me. Got that beer and that bramble coming back at me. Yeah, so my plan was to do that double IPA now, but now my belly's too full. But let me want to try this cocktail here because I kind of made it up on the fly there. I thought about going out after the play. It was about 5:30 at that time. But my wife and I were really hungry, so we thought we'd come home and eat first. But once we got home and ate, it was pretty clear we weren't getting back at it because I told a couple of folks I might see them today at a place or two. But I knew once I got home, I wasn't getting back out again. I have to go out when I'm already out. But I knew once we got home, but I knew we needed to eat first before I went anywhere else. We were both hungry. We went, ate since breakfast. Once we got home and ate, now that's it. I'm putting the jammies on, or in this case, just some sweats. Oh mercy, that is nice. I do like that slightly spicy hint that ginger liqueur brings, but then added a little bit of that Grand Marnier, sweetens it a little bit. So I got that orange playing with the ginger. I really like it. Almost like a little tropical punch kind of thing going on there. It's nice with that, with that Caribbean cask. Right. Anyways, I digress. I hope everybody out there is doing all right. I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta let my belly settle, but I really want to have that beer tonight. Put it in the fridge and kind of forgot about it. So really want to get that drink. Well, actually, I got to tell you though, the more I drink this, the more I like it. So I added that candied mandarin. So it's dried candied mandarin, so you get that sugar going on. So that sugar melts in the cocktail, so that adds some sweetness, but also that mandarin tends to relax, and you get those aromatics as well. So I've got the candied mandarin going on with that Grand Marnier, and it does blend it very well with that ginger liqueur that I mentioned earlier. Gosh, I really like this one. This cocktail's a keeper. anyways, anyways, I digress. I am Tom. Let's start with the beer. I'm Tom, the beer whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and I'm also Tom, the whiskey whisperer, whiskey evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys.